Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to Monday morning. We're at the start of a brand new week, and we have the opportunity right here to jump into this week together. Somebody, good morning. Welcome to this new week. It's great seeing you. Hello. It is indeed Monday. A fresh week stretches before you. A canvas waiting for the masterpiece of your creation. We're ditching the Blue Monday vibes, and we're embracing the potential that this new chapter holds. So let's start this week with a little bit of fun first. Charlene, good morning. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to this new week. I love sweatpants and coffee's Monday motivations. And today I'm including one for the start of your week. It goes like this. She writes, for your week ahead, may you practice patience, forgiveness, or failing that, silence. May you ignore nonsense and provocation. May your coffee, your resolve, and your Wi-Fi be strong. And may you face your challenges with humor, grace, and chocolate when necessary. And always may you notice the small moments of beauty. What an awesome start to the week. If you get the emails, this will be in your email. You could have a look at that one today. This week I won't be focusing on a single teacher's work, but cast the net wide to include a wide collection of wisdom. The first one for today is from Abraham Lincoln. A very simple thought from Abraham Lincoln. He said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Anthony, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. What does this practically mean though? How is it that we create our future? How do we translate this grand idea into the nitty-gritty of our daily lives? How do we become the authors of our own future one Monday morning at a time? A thought from Mahatma Gandhi is, the future depends on what you do today. And a very similar thought from Pema Chodron is, the future is completely open and we are writing it moment to moment. So how do we ensure that our path leads where we truly want to go? The first step to creating a better future is a profound one, yet very simple. Understanding how we recreate the past. We often fall into patterns, unconscious echoes of past experiences that dictate our actions. These automatic responses are what keeps us stuck in a loop, hindering our progress. The crucial step is awareness. In every moment that an old program, an old pattern decides the action we take, we will continue to recreate the past. And in every moment that we recognize the old reaction and stop in order to choose a new response, we are breaking free from the past. We are creating a new future. Your willingness to encounter every moment with awareness, breaking free from the compulsion to act in an old way, and sincerely ask the question, what does this moment require of me? This is how you are creating your future, moment by moment. So if you're ready, let's jump into this week and remind ourselves that moment to moment, being aware, being present from moment to moment, and not recreating the past from moment to moment, is how we create our future. You can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, while you are aware of your body rising with every inhale and your body falling with every exhale, let's have a conversation about what exactly you're doing right now. Right now, you are creating your future from moment to moment. In this moment, you are choosing to bring your body right here, right now. You're having your body slow down, stop, perhaps even sit down or lie down. And you're asking your body to pay attention. You are being the teacher to this body right now. By bringing yourself to moments of awareness again and again and again, you are becoming better at recognizing within moments when an old reaction surfaces, when the same old reaction wants to repeat itself again. Reacting the same way to that idiot in traffic. Reacting the same way to someone triggering you. You are becoming better at recognizing those moments because you have become the teacher of this body. And now, Slowly, slowly, you find it easier in those triggered moments to remember that a different response might be possible. It might be possible to not react in the same old way. And in every moment that we recognize that old reaction, and we stop, and we consciously choose, is there a better response? Is there a better way that I can respond to the same old trigger? Every time you're doing it, you're creating a new future. Creating your future one moment at a time. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body, and how softness settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a brand new week. See yourself like getting ready to dive into a pool and your toes sticking over the edge, ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. Standing at the start of a brand new week, we have the opportunity to become intentional about the week ahead. how do you want to step into this week? If we walk into this week on autopilot, we are likely to have the same old reactions to the same old triggers again. And instead of creating the future, we'll be recreating the past. So let's take this opportunity to be intentional about how we want to walk into and through this week ahead. Let's start with what is known about the week ahead. What is already in the calendar? Create as clear a picture in your mind as you can of what you know about the week ahead. What are some things you need to get done this week? What are some places you need to go this week? And perhaps who are some of the people you need to see this week? As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, walk yourself through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As a reminder of what lies ahead for you this week, take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? I always feel like I have to bring this reminder that there are so many ways of creating. We are all creating all of the time. Very often what comes to mind first is creating in an artistic way. Painting, writing, photography, making something. I guess these are the more obvious ways in which we can create. And if you do create in an artistic way, what a beautiful way of expressing the soul that you are. But there's a whole spectrum of creating that we sometimes lose sight of. Everything we do is an act of creating. When we are going through our week on autopilot, we are likely creating and recreating the past. If we walk through the week in awareness and remind ourselves in every moment that there likely is a better response to what this moment brings, then we are actively creating a different future. To make the question slightly easier, what are you creating this week? Let's ask the question slightly differently. Where is your focus going to be this week? What are you going to focus on? What will you spend your energy on this week? And another way I like to ask this question, what will you be watering this week? Because whatever you water will grow. Take your next big breath. Take a moment to transport yourself ahead to the next weekend, then look back over the week. The question is, when you reach the end of this week and you look back, what would your checklist look like for the week? What are things, as you look back on the week, you'd like to see yourself having accomplished? Things for which you'd like to say, I got this one done, I got that one done. Or things for which you'd like to say, I got started on this one and I made progress on that one. What does your checklist look like for the end of this week? Take your next big breath. Then let's look into the week ahead, taking seriously the messages from today's meditation. Abraham Lincoln saying the best way to predict the future is to create it. How will we be creating our future from moment to moment this week? The theme of today's meditation really is, will I repeat the same old reaction? Or will I choose a new response? So bring to your mind a few of your reactions in the past week, perhaps the past 2 weeks. And perhaps it wasn't the past week or 2 weeks, but bring to your mind an old pattern that you know you struggle with. An old pattern that you know you have repeated many, many, many times. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, I want you to remind yourself how the old reaction tends to recreate the same old reality. Can you see that when you look back at your examples? How reacting in the same old way tends to get the same old results. Take your next big breath. And I'm sure you must have examples of how when you do stop, breathe, wait before your response, that when you do start responding to the world in a new way, and sometimes we can see it with people when we respond to a person in a new way than we have before, we tend to get something different from them too. Take a moment to rehearse how you will, in the week ahead, in moments of being triggered, how you will stop and not react, stop and breathe, stop and perhaps even use these words. Please give me a moment to get back to you. I need a moment to think about this. Take a moment to rehearse your new response. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel the softness as it slips into your body. Feel as softness settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through, where there is no more attention to your breathing. You You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time today's quotes. The first one is from Abraham Lincoln, who says, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." Mahatma Gandhi says, "The future depends on what you do today." And Pema Chodron says, "The future is completely open and we are writing it moment to moment." The simplest way to create a new future is to realize how we often recreate the past. Because in every moment that an old program, an old pattern decides the action that we take, we will continue to recreate the past. But in every moment that we recognize the old reaction and stop in order to choose a new response, then in every moment we are breaking free from the past. We are creating a new future. And just to finish off today's meditation on a very light and humorous note, I'll read you again some Monday inspiration from Sweatpants and Coffee. May you practice patience, forgiveness, or failing that, silence. May you ignore nonsense and provocation. May your coffee, your resolve, and your Wi-Fi be strong. And may you face your challenges with humor, grace, and chocolate when necessary. And always may you notice the small moments of beauty. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Noticing all the small moments of beauty. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a brand new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a moment to create clarity about how I want to walk into this week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being able to see clearly when I react to the world in the same old way. It tends to produce the same old results. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for seeing clearly too that when I become better at changing my response, when I hold myself in awareness through every trigger and refuse to act in the same old way, but choose a new response again and again, then the results I get from the world change. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. slipping into this week along with us. Spread your wings, fly off into the week, and create at your highest potential. Lots of love to you all. See you here again soon. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunmarie. Have a beautiful Monday. Ciao, ciao.